Oh, hello, and welcome to another fun-filled edition of Adam's Music Box. Now, in the late 80s, Jethro Tull were having something of a revival. The Crest of a Knave album was climbing up the charts, was a good album, had a very 80s sound, but people loved it. And then all hell broke loose when it won the best heavy metal album at the Grammys. In those days, some people still cared about the Grammys. And it was at the same time that Metallica's breakthrough and Justice for All came out. Metallica, the key sort of in the name, where Jethro Tull never really called themselves a heavy metal album. They were an interesting band that in many ways defied genres. Were they blues rock? A little bit. Were they folk rock? A bit more than a little bit. Were they prog rock? At times they were very prog rock. Were they hard rock? Yeah. And with Aqualung in 1971, they became huge. And I would argue, Mr. and Mrs. Grammy, that the title track to Aqualung could in fact be progressive heavy metal before that term, which now means something else, became a thing. Now, why is it the opening hook, that great riff, da 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 da? It's brilliant. It could be, I mean, it could be a really, really hard rock introduction to any song. And of course, the song goes into a sort of folky acoustic section, but it really jams out during the electric guitar solo section. It's a very developed song. And I would argue that far from just being heavy metal pretenders in the 80s, Aqualung proved that Jethro Tull, while they could do the sort of minstrel type of Renaissance music, they could also do hard rock, heavy metal. It's hard to think, frankly, of even a Led Zeppelin or Black Sabbath song that is as iconic in the riff. I mean, I know they are. I'm putting it in a bad way, but what I'm saying is the hook to Aqualung, that intro, da 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 da, just as hard as anything. See, that's a better way to put it, as Zeppelin or Sabbath or Purple or any of the other sort of founding fathers of hard rock and heavy metal could do. So I say, give Jethro Tull their credit when it comes to hard rock and heavy metal. While they're not a heavy metal band, they could be very heavy when they wanted to be. And Aqualung proved it very early on in their career. As always, like, subscribe, and we'll see you next time. Take care.